So, we're going to do part 3 of the great corn race. And the corn is going frickin' nuts. In a little 18-inch by 18-inch area. And I know it's growing really good because the bell siphon stopped working. And the reason it stopped working was that root mass was down inside there, and it was keeping it from breaking the siphon, so it was just draining. So there's the pepper plant, and it is doing really well. Lots of little buds on it everywhere, in spite of being shaded a lot by the corn. And then I decided to get freaky. And you know what that is? That is an avocado seed. So, and then we also had another problem with the beds getting all gunked up. And so I put that pad in there. And that's helping to catch most of the gunk. I have to clean that pad every day. And I did a horrible thing, which worked out really well. I took the garden hose with the city chlorinated water and just blasted the crap out of those rocks to get most of the gunk out of those rocks and flushed the bed. Corn did not seem to care. It did phenomenally. So again, there's the great corn, my aqua corn. I'm going to guess it's probably 4+ feet tall already, and it's not even July yet. So, cool. We'll go look at the terrestrial corn in the garden here now. Okay, so this is Margaret's terrestrial corn. It's probably 3, maybe 4 feet tall. A little more foliage than mine because it's got more space. We did have to pull the suckers off of hers. Most of them, I see there's some of them still have suckers on them. None of mine have suckers on each stalk. Maybe because I planted them so close together, they can't. So, here's the tomatoes. They are just going absolutely crazy. Flowers everywhere. We got a couple of little tomatoes here and there. Here is her greens patch. Unfortunately, the broccoli bolted. Not sure why. And there is the onions behind the ladder again. We've actually pulled a couple of them up, even though they weren't quite the right size, but they were still really good. We've harvested lettuce probably 4 times now. We got squash and cucumbers. She's got the cucumbers going up the trellises there. Those work tomato cages. And then here's the other bed, which we're hoping to get stuff planted in this weekend. So let's get her done. There's an overview of everything again. Here's a quick view of my pond garden. This pond garden's been going for 5 years. Doing pretty well. Oh yeah, and there's some corn I planted in the bricks about 2 or 3 weeks before any of the other corn. It already has tassels, and I'm seeing the beginnings of ears of corn growing. So, way cool. Oh, and something else I wanted to share with you. The 2 water tanks there. The black one is 6 feet across by 2 feet deep. So like 300 and some odd gallons. 325 I think it was. The blue one is 8 or 9 feet across, and 3 feet deep, and it's a 1,000-gallon stock tank. I bought that from somebody out in the country. They were tired of chasing the snakes out from underneath it and all the rodents and the critters. They sold it to me for 60 bucks. It's a $300, $400, $500 tank, and it already has some fittings in it. Could not beat that one. Could not say no.